What's up again, everybody? Let's talk about Flesh and Blood singles, where you can buy singles, what stores are the best for buying singles versus buying sealed product, and how you can get a couple of different deals that are happening right about now, right in this Black Friday kind of a window. So this is both a singles video and a Black Friday deals video, all sort of wrapped up in one nice little succinct package. At least I hope it is. I'm recording this before I've done the video, and if the video turns out to be 35 minutes long, well, I'm gonna look like an idiot. Before we get too far into it though, I do want to say thank you to my two brand new patrons, Gary and Jason. Both chose to support over on Patreon. If you'd like to join them and support me over on Patreon, there's a link down in the description. Feel free to do that if you wish. If you want to just watch the videos and have a good time, you can support me by hitting the like and the subscribe button. And if you just want to watch the videos and hit the downvote button, you can do that too. I don't mind at all. Really, I just want to provide you with some entertainment and some knowledge. So let's get cracking. Okay, I want to kick the whole thing off by just saying this one thing. If you have the ability or the luxury of going to your local game store and buying singles, that should be like the first stop that you do. Things are crazy out there. Local game stores need some support. And if you're not buying your product through local game stores, or at least trying to, then these next options are really, really great options for singles themselves. Now, if you're looking for sealed product like boxes, like booster boxes, or like bundles, check back on my previous video. There's a link up the top right about now in the card up there. Go watch that video. You can see more info about where you can pick up boxes for pretty good deals and pretty good prices. But this is all going to be about singles, and we're going to start with this website, which is TCGPlayer.com. If you're going to start anywhere, TCGPlayer.com is a good place to start to kind of get your feet wet with regards to how pricing should look. Okay, pricing is going to be kind of like what TCG Player has here, plus or minus some amount of money. And the way that TCG Player works is that anybody can become a seller and can sell their own cards through TCG Player. And because all of these, various sellers are competing for your business as a buyer, then that's likely to drive prices down below what some would consider as market value. Now, the benefit in pricing can come with a drawback if you don't have a very good seller experience, if like the seller, for example, kind of gyps you or anything like that. But I personally haven't experienced that. I've heard really, really great things about TCG Player from others as well. And as you can see, there's a lot of listings here on TCG Player. So this is a great first step in starting and trying to figure out kind of what pricing may look like. Now, again, because it's not one unified seller, you're going to be dealing with different people and different things. So if you wanted to load up on all of the cards that you possibly needed, you may be going through a couple of different sellers to do so. And maybe that's fine for you, and maybe you'd rather just go to one I guess specific place. So TCG Player is a great spot if you're just trying to get things as cheap as possible. But the next couple websites are really good if you're trying to get everything from one place, pay shipping for one thing, and know that you're going to have the ability to work with that seller directly if there is a problem. The next place we're going to look at is ChannelFireball.com. ChannelFireball is big in the Flesh and Blood singles game because they have a deal, and they've worked out a deal with Legend Story Studios. They are selling both singles, as you can see here, and sealed products. So you can actually pick up boxes from them. Now, the prices here are higher than what you'd find on TCG Player, but again, on TCG Player, you are buying from multiple different sellers. Here you're buying from one specific seller. And I do want to say, in addition to all of these cards that they have posted, 77 pages worth of cards. What's on page 77? I'm curious. It's just a bunch of, hey, look, you can get a Rainbow Foil Zen State token. That's kind of cool. In addition to these, I love that card, you can actually get a pretty decent little deal too. We should take a look at that. So let me find that deal. There's a deal that they're running, a Black Friday deal. Let's see if I can find where it is. Here it is, Flesh and Blood Special. I think this is the one. Yes, okay, so check this out. They have this deal going, and if you're looking for Black Friday kind of discounts and things like that in the TCG department, trading card game department, they have a few. They have one running for Magic the Gathering, and they also have one here. And ooh, that mat is just, that's a cool looking mat. Okay, so for 280, there's 8 in stock right now, so you snatch one up. For 280, you're getting a box of each set, and this is a first edition Crucible of War box because they don't have like a second print run. Like I guess unlimited edition is the best way to say it. This is a first edition box. So you're getting 3 boxes. So this would be like, $75, 75 bucks. And then right now, these are like $100 on the website, $110 on the website, something like that. So you're getting all 3 of those plus a playmat that just looks so good. Oh man, I love that playmat. I didn't realize it was a Crucible of War themed playmat, but oh, I love that so much. And you're also getting all of these promos, and these are the promos that they've handed out before. I think, is that a cold foil Kodachi? It is a cold foil Kodachi and the Wizards staff, which I've totally just blanked on in the moment here. And you're also getting the foil heroes right here as well. That is a solid deal for 280. I would highly consider, I mean, if you're looking to get boxes, I would highly consider going for this because just the boxes themselves are getting you close to this price. And you're not going to find this mat just about anywhere I can think of. I've never seen this mat except for it right here. And that mat is tight. And then these cards are just icing on the cake. So it's an interesting little deal, and you should consider looking at ChannelFireball for singles or for deals like this. So now let's say that you're looking for a place to buy singles from, and you'd like some nice Black Friday deals, but you want the store that you're buying from to be a little bit more personal, a little bit more like one-on-one, kind of like that small business feel. Go check out Midtown Merchant. I did a video with them recently. You can check the video up in the card up at the top there, where I bought some singles from them myself. And if I would have only waited, I would have gotten this sweet deal. Check this out. All overs, what does that even mean? All orders over $20 get free shipping, which is cool. But all orders over $40 get free shipping and a pack of Crucible of War. So you just start like loading up on orders. You start getting these packs. Let's go. Come on. Not only are you getting singles, you're also getting packs. And he just updated. I was talking to him like earlier today. He just updated all of his like listings. So he has a bunch of legendaries now, is what he was telling me. He's got a bunch of legendaries that are up. He's got a bunch of, oh, look at that. He's got Cold Foil Grasp of the Arcanine. Hey, that's cool. He's got a bunch of like Majestics that he just put up or is in the process of putting up. And he said, oh, look, this is empty. Uh-oh. People are just buying it up. Look at this. It's crazy. I was talking to him like, like an hour or two ago, and he was like, people have been ransacking the store because they want those packs. And I love that. That's super awesome. I would go and check this out like ASAP. See if you can get your hands on some of the singles here. His prices are a little bit better than a place like ChannelFireball. And he's a good dude. So if you want to check out something that's a little bit more small businessy and one-on-one seller, kind of a feel, a vibe that also has Black Friday deals, go check out Midtown Merchant. Now, on the same vein of the running the shop like one person, kind of investing and trying to build a business, you should also check out Fab Foundry, fabfoundry.co. For singles as well. He's got some good singles. He also does this thing where if you buy a box from him, I guess there's like an option. I wonder what it's called. Box openings. He also does this thing where if you support the channel, you can buy a box and he'll open your box on YouTube, which is kind of cool. I think that would be a lot of fun to do, but I don't have a shop, so I can't do that. He does, and he can. So you can also go through his stuff and buy from him as well. I've talked with him as well. He's a good dude as well. These are all great options, particularly if you're in the continental US. Like just going and supporting these guys that are that have been going for a while in the scene. I highly recommend it. Speaking of that, continuing down that same vein, also check out TopDeckTCG.com. He does this interesting thing where he's selling these blitz decks, where if you wanted to get into the game and you haven't really, dipped your toes in too far into the deck building thing, you want to pick up some singles for things that you like classes that you like, but you want something that's like just out of the box ready to play, you can go and grab where is it, like, so like these Runeblade Blitz deck or Wizard Blitz deck, you can just get a class with a pre-made Blitz deck. These are more what's the word, they're more slimmed down, they're not like full of high rarity cards, hence the price, but these are great intro products. In fact, I opened one or I opened two on camera, so I'd go check those and see if this is something that you'd like as well. But he does some good work as well. So support the smaller ones, the small businesses, the online stores as well. If you can't support LGS, I would consider supporting these guys as well. And then there's always great options with regards to like TCGPlayer and ChannelFireball. Now, it's not over yet, though, because we still got to talk about one of the big boys, and that's Fab Armory. Fab Armory is like the authority in many ways, shapes, and forms for selling singles. They've been there since the beginning. This is a New Zealand-based, if I'm correct, I believe I'm correct in saying that this is a New Zealand-based singles department. So if you're in the continental US, do consider going up here, hitting that button, and then choosing USD. Now, again, obviously you can put it in like euros or whatever you'd like to put it in, but I would highly recommend doing that before you look at prices, because it definitely changes. By the way, I just love the slick website. It looks really good. He also does like these base decks, which is really cool. I liked the idea of these base decks, which is very similar to the Blitz decks, like the pre-con Blitz decks that we just talked about, except he does base decks, which are sort of like the shell that you would need, then you would be able to fill in with like higher rarity cards. Very, very cool. Looks like he is sold out, though, which is interesting. Maybe that's just for now, or maybe there was like a big rush on it. Nevertheless, he's got some classics. Look at that. You should get the Shiana Diamond Gemini for $623. I can't afford that, but I want this stupid card, but I can't afford that. If anyone knows where I can, like, if you know which box is holding a Shiana and you just haven't opened it yet, if you have like just this really, like, that's the box that has Shiana, let me know, because I will buy the box, but I can't unfortunately buy the single for that much. Yeah, go check out his prices as well. Go check out his website as well. fabarmory.com. And finally, I gotta say this: if you're curious about what cards you should be prioritizing within these websites or on these websites, always look at the Majestic cards first. At least that's what I do. I always look at the Majestic cards first. I look at those prices. I see which cards they have, which cards are often sold out, and I just go from website to website, kind of seeing what they all offer and at what price point they offer. I do recommend looking at the Majestics first, because I do think that no matter what set you're opening them up in, those cards will have some value going forward. Obviously, so will the Legendaries and the Fabled cards, I do believe, as well. But those three rarities, and I can't even really count Fabled as a rarity because there is only one card in every set that is Fabled. So I guess really just the Legendaries and the Majestics, those are the ones that you do want to look at the prices of, and you do want to consider holding on to or picking up, and then holding on to if you think that you want to be one of those collectors that tries to hold on to things and watch as they appreciate in value. Those are the things that I would highly recommend prioritizing, are your Legendaries and your Majestics. And so if you can get your hands on those, then you'll be set. I do think as you look at those first two sets, Welcome to Wraith and Arcane Rising, look at the super rares, look and see which ones you want to pick up, and pick up a few of those, but know that super rares are not going to be a thing going forward into the Monarch set and onward, that they've just eliminated the super rare rarity slot, which I think is for the best. So as I said, looking at Majestics going forward is probably your go-to spot. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you did, consider leaving me a like and a subscribe. It would help a ton with the sub goal that's right up there. We're only 3 people away, 3 subscribers away. 3 people that hit the little subscribe button. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. And we'll hit that goal, which is pretty cool. If you want to help with that, feel free to hit the little sub thing down below. If you want to see anything else in the way of, I guess, buyer guides or anything like that, let me know that in a comment below. Tell me what you'd like to see next. And as always, thanks for watching.